Hello, everybody. Mike Kelly here. I'm really excited to talk to you today a little bit about the rate of change happening in the world and the gap that I feel like is growing between the real world and the education world. I was really struck by a story I read today. Online about a 6-year-old child who has made $11 million by making YouTube videos in the past year. That's right, a 6-year-old child made $11 million in 1 year based on creating YouTube videos and then becoming so popular and selling advertisement time and other things through his YouTube channel. This child reviewed toys online, talked about why they were great, why they weren't great, and grew a massive audience, which allowed him to really market for other advertisements and make a whole lot of money. The reason why I share this with you is not necessarily because I feel like every 6-year-old child should have a YouTube channel and be doing this, but it really makes me think a lot about the disconnect that exists between our education system and the real world, especially in the area of media. Right now, video and voice are red hot in the area of business, marketing, and media. And this is this is a form of literacy in which I feel schools are really falling short. I know we like to promote collaboration amongst students. We like to promote the use of online tools, but I feel the rate at which we're doing that and exposing students to that and the amount of time we allocate toward it is really not enough compared to where the world is moving and how quickly it's moving there. We have schools in our country that are still passing out packets for high school students to fill in the blank and other things. This is still occurring in schools all over the country. Meanwhile, on their own time, 6-year-olds are making YouTube videos and making millions of dollars. This world of e-commerce, we have students that are flipping sneakers like people flip houses. They buy them for a cheap or high demand sneakers for one price and sell them for much, much more. Students are creating YouTube channels as they play video games and broadcast that online. And they've been able to accumulate millions of followers, which then brings advertisements to their channel and allow them to make money off of that. We have students, tons of students now talking about becoming YouTubers. And we have adults that scoff at this. No, maybe it's not possible for every kid, but there are a lot of kids and young adults making lots of money right now becoming a YouTuber or using online tools to highlight something they're passionate about. And it really highlights the need to harness the passion of students, whether it's a 6-year-old child who loves toys or a teenager who loves Pokemon and wants to talk about it online. I think there's a lot of adults that sort of scoff at that passion or that desire. But these kids know there's an audience out there. And if they have a passion, what are we doing to allow them to harness that passion and empower them to do something about it, to build an audience if that's what they wish to do? There are a lot of skills involved in literacy, not just reading and writing. Those are certainly important, and I am by no means suggesting we ignore the need to develop those skills in our students. But speaking, listening, using video, using voice in ways that business and companies are really leveraging right now to expand. There is a whole world of e-commerce happening, expanding at a rapid rate right now. We all know about eBay. eBay's been around for a long time, but the number of people that are making real money off eBay is astounding and growing every single month. Amazon, growing every single month. We have people that buy things from eBay and sell them on Amazon because people pay more money for them. It's amazing that this world of opportunity is growing. This is a real area of commerce, a real area of business that people are getting into that I don't feel we're really highlighting or touching on enough in our schools because we probably don't have a great understanding of how that's happening and to what extent in the real world. And my concern is that schools will continue to fall further and further behind this world of media, e-commerce, and not really be able to close the gap. We need to prepare our students for this world that exists today, not even in the future. And I worry that we're not doing that enough. And it's scary to think about. because we don't want to on a whim just change curriculum and add new courses without giving it some serious thought and planning behind it. But at the same time, I feel like we have to find opportunities to at least expose students to those skills that are needed in that area of video, voice, and media literacy. And I don't know that schools are doing that enough. It certainly has me thinking a whole lot about entrepreneurship, about video, voice, about marketing, online tools as a whole, and thinking about the curriculum we offer in our schools and where we need to go with that. I don't think there's any easy answers because the world is moving so quickly, but at some point schools need to start moving a little quicker as well to try to catch up and at least give our students a chance to really compete in this world because they're finding ways to do it without us. They're learning how to use these tools on their own outside of school in ways that we might not have even thought about yet. So what are schools doing to sort of harness that energy, that passion, and leverage that literacy, that medium of video and voice, and how are we supporting our students in being able to do that in the future in no matter what area they're moving into. So those are just some thoughts I've had for the day. That story really struck me about that young 6-year-old boy and really got me thinking about media literacy and video and voice in education. Love to hear your thoughts. Have an awesome day, everyone.
Yeah, the MKelly way, the MKelly way. Whoa, learning how to educate, we gon' get it straight. We could do it the MKelly way, the MKelly way. Listen to him predicate, you gon' be amazed. We could do it the MKelly way, the MKelly way. Whoa, clean cut professional as what? Tune into the channel, you gon' see what's up. How we gonna get these kids to read enough? Think about these kids, how we treating them. The MKelly way, the MKelly way.